Okay. The volume what? From the receiver? Joe, well, so far so good. I mean, I could always turn it down on my end. Roger. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Hello, audio. You should be able to hear me on stream now. Hello, audio.
I can. I just gotta. I'd have to turn it up more to really hear you. I don't know. I don't need to hear you, but I do hear
you. Hello, audio.
Oh, well, whatever you did, I don't hear you at all anymore. Roger, on dealing with what we got. Boy, that swings the hell out of that thing. Boy, that Chad dude, what's he do? Sleep next to that computer? Well, see, I think it sounds less dull through the radio like this. Well, this is more like what people actually are hearing me as, right? Alright, well, I guess I ought to try the 636 while we're at it.
Just letting y'all know, I don't have talkback on this radio, and I have to use the camera for audio when you hear me talking, and since Nomad's doing some testing, I'm just going to leave myself muted for right now.
Alright, so here's the 636. Let me turn myself up over here so I can hear me over this computer a little better. Yeah, see, this sounds totally different than off the SDR. Boy, that's pretty close. Well, I'm liking what I'm hearing now. This to me sounds much better. Both mics do. Hearing it this way. Roger. Well, this makes me now, I don't know, I didn't like the way I sounded. Every mic I was putting on, I didn't like. God damn, that's fucking loud. Let me turn that way. I got my shit turned up way up loud. Now back over here to the extreme here. There is a difference, but it's not huge. Yeah, it's just amazing how much further down on the mic end I gotta keep it. I'm slowly going up, but I like the way they both sound. What are you playing with? Oh, that must be, what's his name, Jake. I don't like the way this one sounds any higher than 18. I don't like. Roger. I mean, technically, what I needed it or wanted it for is over with. I'm sure others out there are enjoying it though. Yo, test, 1, 2, check. audio. Check. Yeah, any higher than that, I don't like it. Yeah, it's louder, Chad. It just, when we were using the SDR yesterday, everything sounded bassier, and I knew that that's not how this mic sounded. So I wanted them to set it up this way, so I can hear what it actually sounds like through a CB radio. Roger. I like what I hear right now. I really like this. But the 636 definitely sounds better in this setup than it does to the SDR for sure. What's Smurfette having surgery? I sold him that 2950 that he's using right there. Well, I guess technically I sold it to somebody else and he got it from that person.
Basically, I got it from Nomad because the guy that Nomad sold it to didn't really use it.
The guy you got it from didn't like the frequency way up.
I don't know why. I love it being open.
Once you learn what the frequencies are, it's hard to go back to just 1 through 40.
Well, I mean, it's not hard. You can just reach up here and hit this button. Oh, looky there. It's in CB mode.
I told him that, but you know, some people just can't do that.
Yeah, well, I guess it is what it is. I like it like that, though. But I can go wherever I want to.
He was using it in a mobile application too, so, but even then, I'd still want it in frequency mode.
I have no idea. But it doesn't matter. I like it, and that being said, that's where it's going to stay right now. There, I got you some effects in there.
Effect. What are we talking about?
Watch. Blowing smoke.
You talked to that radio too long, didn't you? I thought we had this conversation already. You can't key up for 3 hours.
Oh, hell.
Okay, I got on here.
Hey, Jake has arrived.
It's the one, it's the only Jake.
Oh, uh-oh. I have it turned on at the same time. Let's turn that off. And by the way, I only wear blue jeans. Khakis are malicious libel.
Okay. I got you, Chad. I'm reading over there.
Yeah, permanently getting a defibrillator put in. I guess that would be... Is that right, honey? In the heart? Like it's a pacemaker, right? Okay, yeah, that's what that is, alright. Okay, it's a form of a pacemaker.
Oh, Lady Cobra's there today, huh?
Yeah, she's back here playing... what the hell? I keep forgetting. It's Horizon the Forbidden West on PlayStation 4.
Right, Joe. Well, howdy, howdy.
Did you hear her on stream?
No.
Did you hear her on stream yet?
No. I know, but you mentioned, you said, hey, honey, so I assumed she was there.
Okay, now, dear, go ahead.
Hello!
I heard that.
Yep. Jake, are you on stream?
You guys keyed on each other.
Are you on stream, Jake?
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's, let's see here. That's, Frog, basically, and Smurfette in chat.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, everybody.
Well, these 9-volt batteries don't have to be changed every other month.
Even Frog's getting in on that shit. Thanks, Nomad. Damn.
That poor little cult meter, man. It looks like it's been run through the mill on the stream.
I know, man. That little cult meter looks horrible, but hell, it has survived the test of time, and it works just fine.
It still works?
Yeah, it's plugged in right now, look. Let's see here. Audio. 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 If you look over here, this is the antenna, this is the matcher side, and I'm actually using the matcher to balance the impedance in the mix-match coaxes.
That's that thing you were talking about.
Yeah, the other one's in the kitchen on the RCI 69.
10-4.
She said hello back, Frog. I got it cut way back right now.
So who's the Jacob McCullough guy?
That's me.
Oh.
A really hard time figuring out who I am in the stream, right?
Well, I assumed your name was spelled J-A-K-E, and I've never known your last name.
Well, there you go. The secret's out.
Oh no, now nobody can actually say that you're another Jake that has a rap sheet as long as a mile.
Dude, that shit was great. I couldn't correct him. Like, he has a beard like me. He's around the same age, and he's got a rap sheet longer than my arm and my leg put together. I'm boring, man. They can look me up if they want. The worst thing I ever had was I went to traffic school because I was polite with the judge in an accident involving rain. They couldn't say it was either one of our fault.
Who's this other guy you're talking about?
I don't know the dude's name anymore, but there was somebody that was a shit stir, pardon me, Cobra, but he, for some reason, had something against me, and he decided to, air quotes, look up my record and start reading it out on the air, and I don't have a record, so he read somebody else's record because he spelled my last name wrong and my first name wrong.
Oh yeah, Nomad, I was going to show you this too while we're on stream. This little piece right here. That little piece with the red wire, that goes to the speaker for this microphone. The wireless mic. And then the other wire goes directly to the audio card on the computer.
Bravo 10-4. Breaker.
Truck driver mode engaged.
Do not make me get to cover 29.
I just had to hear what this ridiculous thing sounds like. They got that set up so overly done by default.
Oh yeah, crazy. You ought to go in there and back it down a little bit.
I don't use echo enough to really care, but I do know where the settings are.
Oh, there you go. There's somebody randomly keying up in there. You see it, Jake?
Nope.
Every now and then. It's weak, though.
I haven't heard it either.
Unless the battery charger fiasco started over again.
Oh boy.
Huh. Well, as you can tell, my receive is pretty quiet tonight, so I think everything's on maintainer mode up there right now.
I think I'm going to take the 636 to the car.
There you go.
It's wired for that radio out there. I can get one at the truck stop. I think we'll work in this one with the adapter and not change the channels.
Yeah, it doesn't change the channels on that one, does it? You tested that theory.
It's the same pinout as the Lincoln, so it worked without, going direct. I'd have to get another one without changing the plug at all and go through the adapter, but I don't think it will.
Yeah, well, for everybody that's on stream and everybody who may visit this after I leave it up, Nomad's got an Anytone Quad 6, and he's rotating through different microphones. So if you're curious about what microphone sounds like on that radio, you're hearing it now.
And this is used to be called an RF Limited Extreme 2018, but I think Palomar makes it now. Or is distributing it anyway.
Yeah, if you all hear that game in the background playing over the stream real loud, let me know. I'll cut it down.
I don't hear anything but the little bit of fuzz sound from the radio.
Good deal.
The chat must be really far behind from the video.
I don't know. I mean, Dog just said, here goes Nomad with the big rig.
That's why I said that, because I'm only just now seeing that, and I did that, I don't know, 2 minutes ago.
It just now popped up on the stream right now. Here, watch. I'm going to say something on the stream. Just now sent it.
Joe, no big deal. I just noticed.
Yeah, it's the little big rig.
I don't mind a tiny bit of reverb, but these radios you can't adjust the echo from outside of the radio. There's 2 pots inside the radio you have to get in there and mess with.
Yeah, 10-4.
I said that for Frog's benefit. There goes the other final.
Oh no!
There goes the pre-driver.
That's about as bad as it looked when the RTI 69 went up. That was pretty good.
I don't know what we can be running on now. We got the pre-driver and the 2 finals.
I'm running on that 500,000 watt mouth of mine.
Damn.
Hell yeah, I'm pushing that audio through the coax with just pure voice.
Coax is screaming bloody murder. Shut the hell up.
Ah!
I ought to play around with that other echo, that other extreme mic one day. I don't care about it right now. And see if it still works with this radio. It started changing the channel on the other one.
Yeah, you do notice how many bars you're swinging, right?
Yeah, that's why I said earlier, I was like, man, this thing swings like a mother.
Yeah, like I said, your signal over here is freaking top notch. You have no issues with that radio.
Roger, that's all, wait, hold on, let me see if I think that's all the way down. Yeah, it's all the way down.
Yeah, that thing kicks butt.
You still sound fantastic.
stick.
Holy crap, that's been a hot minute.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I agree. I love the way this thing sounds. You know, that 636 though does still make the radio do 100 watts.
Yeah.
And this is the highest right here on the mic gain on the radio that I'll go. This is my first time with any tone radio there, Frog.
Yeah, but you used to have a Striker 955, did you not?
I did, but the board layout on these are different. At least the pots you adjust are different.
Yeah, the radio you got is based off the new version of the 955.
Rock Joe.
All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just had to check something real quick.
Well, it definitely ain't to see how far up on the meter it swings, because your dead key pegs it out.
I can probably fix that, but it would require me being on a barefoot radio that I turn all the way down.
There's no need. With it being that strong, you can get good audio quality.
It's just living a quarter mile away from you. Pull out a walkie.
What are you playing with over there now, Jake?
Nothing. I was just listening. I was curious about audio compression.
Ten four.
There we go.
Hey, Jake,
Yes, sir.
you don't get copyright strikes for streaming a game, do you?
I'm not really sure how that works. I think it depends on the platform. Like YouTube or Twitch probably have agreements with the respective games.
Piss on it. Let's see how this looks.
Ah! Don't drop me.
Right light, right light.
Bright light! Frog said, Nomad needs more finals and drivers.
I wonder if he thought when the smoke was going by that I was referring to my radio when I was referring to yours.
Yes, the ballot of the RCI 69.
Yeah.
Death of the RT1.
Absolutely horrible stuff. I do not recommend them.
And somebody earlier you were talking to was saying the same thing, weren't they?
Yep. Yeah. It's known around the band, dude. They are absolute garbage.
I swear they were like using all the parts that they had left over from all those other blackface radios and just threw that together.
But I'm telling you, the IRF-Z24N, I've got 4 of those in that radio right now. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I will, it works absolutely perfect.
Well, that was a train wreck.
What did I do?
Are you and Jake?
Shame on you.
I'm sorry, man.
But no, that IRF-Z24N, that's the way to go on replacing them things. It's a little less wattage, but definitely worth it.
So what is with the radio that makes it not like the other stuff?
It's not the radio's fault, it's the actual freaking RT1. It's garbage. They scrape the actual final number off of it, and then they paint RT1 on there so you don't know what they're using. So they could be using a mix. They could be using some like freaking like second or third hand 520s, like not the ends, the regular 520s. They could be using just whatever they throw in there that'll fit, that'll work, and then they'll say, okay, here's your matched pair. This is what they are. Good luck.
Yeah, I know they use 520s in these quad 6s, but I don't know which version, or I didn't know there was different ones.
Yeah, there's the IRF 520, IRF 520ZN, I believe, and the IRF 520N.
Dude, I gotta wonder if it's just because they like you said, they mix them, but more to the point that they don't make any adjustments to the radio to match whatever garbage they throw in.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Well, regular 520, I think he's talking about the TV when you had it facing the TV. Will these regular 520s do 100 watts, or do they have to be the ends or something?
No, they won't, they'll work. I mean, they'll work just fine. The 520Ns are just heavier duty. They've got a higher duty cycle.
Right, Joe. Chad lives like right next door to Jake, or to Cobra there. That's why he's giving me a run for the money.
Yes, I'm childish.
I'm probably, what, 6 miles or so as the crow flies from you, Cobra?
Probably. Yeah. But after looking on Google Bitches Maps last night, I can't believe I thought you was east, but no, you're almost due south of me.
Yeah, I figured, when I thought you were north of me too, or I mean west of me too, and then I thought the same thing one day looking at the maps and realized that you were more north.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? And then I was like coming around about just east of south, and you were like pegging it out, and I'm like, oh, well, shit, okay, let me walk out back real quick, check the beam, make sure it's alright. Pulled out the compass, and it was pointed right there, and I was like, oh. Yeah, okay. Got on Google Maps, and I was like, okay.
Okay, there, I'm barefoot.
Holy crap. Give you a dead key in an audio there, Jake.
Audio 1, 2, 3, 4.
My turn. My turn. Hello, audio. Damn.
Actually, that's about right for me to do this. Come on, man. Let's do the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
That would require going to sideband. And I'm very capable of doing that right now, but I don't want to. What is this new thing? Okay. I'm going to have to, when I sign off on this later, there's something called RT Virtual Cam on here now. On the software.
What the hell is that?
I do not know, but it was another update, and there it sits.
Looks like another job for Google, bitch.
No, looks like another job for Mr. Cobra, trying to figure shit out that he knows nothing about.
Hey, Nomad.
Yeah.
Let's see if a barefoot radio from a quarter mile wins. Go ahead and try to key over top of me. Just scream. Audio. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, I'm not green, but
Okay. Audio.
Hello.
Audio. Audio. Audio.
As close as you are to me, Jake, that's pretty sad that you can actually tell Nomad is still in there.
No, that's freaking impressive. That's why I wanted to do it with a barefoot radio.
Yeah, you're coming in there with Jake, Nomad. And he's like a quarter mile from me.
Joe. That's 100-watt barefoot radio.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll have to do it again when I get my box back.
Oh man, yeah, that'll be nasty.
Oh.
It'll be bye.
Well, 30 watts is 30 watts, but from a quarter mile, I still think that's impressive that 100 watts got me from where you are. That's pretty good.
Joe, you all say so.
Trust me, that's very good.
So you heard me saying 111?
Cobra, did you? Cobra's the one who said he heard you in there.
Oh, he's bigger than shit on the stream, too, if you listen. If Nomad keys up and just says 111 and Jake does a dead key or just keys up, you can hear his key up in there.
That's funny. Go ahead, Nomad. Go ahead, on top of me. Audio. Audio.
Hello, 111. Two-stroke, one engine.
That's funny.
This radio does more average power than anything I've ever had, so it'll be a new experience for me.
Well, to be be fun then, you know.
Okay, there's a completely different microphone.
No.
What did you say?
No.
Yeah, this is the one when I'm lazy and I'm going to go lay in bed, because it's got about 6 more feet of cable.
Stop being lazy.
That bad, huh?
It's just the other one's better, that's all. You can use it, I'm just saying.
10-4 on something from 1975 sounds better.
You reading this? Jacob's pagan covers needle out. Oh, hey, I think he's saying, where'd it go? Oh hell, it disappeared.
Stuck in boogie bushes, what?
And then it disappeared on me, I don't know where it went.
Jake's pegging out the needle and Nomad's in the boogie bushes.
Hey, when the bushes are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Whose dead key was that?
Wasn't me. It looked like me, but it wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Not it.
Marco! Marco!
Go fuck yourself.
Maybe they're just stream shy.
I'm doing the whisper part.
Yeah, maybe the dead keyer in there that's coming in every now and then. Maybe he's just stream shy. He doesn't want all of 3 people to see him on here acting a fool on the radio.
How about somebody else? Come on. I know there's at least 12 sandbaggers. Somebody get in here. The more the merrier.
12.5 sandbaggers.
That's not nice. You're calling one of them only half human.
Did one of them take a dump or something?
$1.298.
Wait a minute. Okay, let's try. There it goes.
And there it came.
No, it's just really weird. Depending on how much drive, you get a massive difference in how far the modulation is. Like, really high drive, you end up with less overhead, obviously. But I'm just surprised how much.
Run, Joe. You over there soldering, or are you over there frying something else?
Why do you always assume I'm working on something? Because it's usually the case.
Oh, he's working on something, all right.
Oh, I saw smoke again.
Oh, he's wondering if you are. Yeah, no, he's, we get it, bro, you vape.
Man, come on.
Man!
How bad is the lag?
I think it's a lot better than going to the SDR.
Well, obviously, because the SDR itself has like a 45 millisecond lag to it.
This is pretty close to, pretty close to no lag. There's one there, but it's not much.
About 6 or 7 seconds.
By the way, it's on Wi-Fi, and it's not on 5G.
Not on 5G.
I think I am going to set up some streams where I start working on 2 boxes live and let you co-stream or something on the radio while I'm working on it. So I'll be on Rumble and you'll be on YouTube. That'd be fun.
What are you demanding Roger beats for?
I demanded them earlier. He gave me what I wanted. I demand it because, I don't know, I was being childish. Wanted it, I got it.
Oh, I'm just now seeing it, so I thought you were demanding it now.
He slapped you, Cobra. It demands a response.
Refreshed.
Mr. Chad, I absolutely feel your pain. I found out that the phones made now, whatever they use for AI, for speech to text, does not like Appalachian American like myself.
No.
We might end up with Skip.
Well, didn't we have them last time? I haven't heard 440 in them guys in a while. Well, there for a while we could not get them.
Was that bleed over?
I've got the radio turned up just loud enough to hear you guys.
Sweet. Yeah, go right ahead. Meanwhile, I'm going to go devise some crystal switches for us.
What are you rascals doing still up this time of night? I believe it too. Dadgummit. I said, I'm getting ready to hit the bedroll. I said, I better check and see what's going on before I lay myself down there. Roger. I know what you're talking about, my right shoulder, you know, my cup, roller cup. It's torn into pieces. Ligaments torn from the bone and dislocated. And, oh man, it used to be when I was asleep, it felt like somebody took a dagger and just stabbed me in my shoulder, and I just wake up in the middle of the night hollering at that. Yeah, the first time it happened, oh, you can count it out. That's the way I did. But 2 or 3 days after that, oh boy, here comes the pain to let you know it's hanging around your domain. Yeah, don't take much. I guarantee you, no soldier. And I had to go to the hospital twice since this happened to me, so they could reset my daggone arm. I pushed the chair one time forward, took it out of socket, riding my bike, and you know how they scarf out the street, and that front wheel got in one of them trenches, and dadgummit, the bike went down. I went down, but I caught myself. But I knocked that socket, knocked that my arm loose again. I had to go back to the hospital again. So it's twice I've done it. Ever since then, I've been really careful. Yeah. But, hey, please don't let it happen. Don't let it jump out the socket. You're going to have to go to the hospital. They're going to put you to sleep, but they're going to put it back in socket. Oh, okay. Lucky you, but it's still painful. Roger that. Alright, I won't hit the bedroll, y'all. Roger that. Alright, I'm gonna turn you loose. Hey, Nomad, you in now? Hello, how to do this, Jay? Hello, how to do it, and good night, each, and good night all. Click.
Take it easy, or hello, and take it easy. Take it easy there, G.I.
Night, Joe.
I knew Roger.
I'm
already looking up how to do channel mods.
I got one of them things you guys got there, Jake.
One of what things?
Them handheld.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I did with it. It's off right now. I gotta find it.
Hello. Okay. I'm just playing with this adjustment over here.
Yes, sir. Well, I wanted one of them. You give me the one that blew up. Well, and then I just leave it unplugged. That's not good. That's okay. That means I may have to, I bet you have to, it's a cap shorted. That's the most likely thing with something that old. If I recap it and it still does it, it's probably a zener in the power supply regulator they use. And it's no big deal. I'll fiddle fart with that and fix it.
What are you getting ready to take apart? Roger.
I could take one of my spare cameras downstairs and start streaming on Rumble as I take the Cobra 89 apart that died. Oh, have at it, man. I'll be back.
Don't leave me. Please don't leave me. There's smoke pouring out. Uh-oh. What'd you find? The problem? Hell, that's not, even I know that ain't no big deal. Well, the question is why did it do that in the first place? Yeah, they usually put it on the back side of your plug there. 10-volt. You mean it's like the same type of diodes you got for them switchers you got over there? Do they make 30 amp versions of them diodes you used on them switchers over there? Roger.
I could be wrong, Cobra, but if I read the schematic right, that's a 15-volt Zener diode for some reason. Well, I guess what I'm saying is I'm looking at the schematic, it doesn't even show one. It shows two of them for a full-wave bridge rectifier, two Zener diodes and an emitter follower, and then a third one that's up near the plug that is oddly in the same place as a protection diode, but it's a 15-volt Zener, and I haven't figured out why. I know, I'm just puzzled as to why they chose a Zener diode. I'm looking at the schematic right now. Yeah. You know what it looks like? It's a 15 volts, so it might have been done two purposes, over voltage and backwards. Figured out the easiest way to do a channel mod yet.
Are we about to go back in time? I've had a 23 channel before. This thing sounds just like me. T and 4. Or as a guy who went by White Knight in Michigan used to say, 14! I'll be damned.
Dude, that's weird. Chad is doing some funky stuff.
See, that's what it was doing earlier when you told me to refresh. Huh.
Okay, I'm here.
It's the CB version of Alice in Wonderland when you're going down the hall. Did she get up and stand further away while she said it? I said, did she get up and walk away as she said that?
On today's version of Will It Smoke, we're about to find out.
Come on. Come on. Nothing yet, huh? I've been hearing you. I just thought you were testing something. I was seeing if the needle would move on the Cobra Cam 89. I'm trying to be. Well, that doesn't sound normal.
Audio. Check, check. Stand by.
Almost, just a tiny squeal. One. Two. I have to turn off the only one that charters, Nomad. Woo-wee, that doesn't sound like the standard wiring.
Well, I think the radio was screaming.
I think I've got it now.
Audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
10-4 on that.
Sounds fine.
There you go, right there, blast from the past.
Back when they used to make them good. Damn.
I love it because the ALC's still intact. And it actually sounds pretty darn good.
Listen to the way we sound on the receiver.
Yeah. Just picking up too much background noise. I need to back the mic gain down some.
I don't know. I think it's fine on me.
Definitely louder, but like I said, I just turned it down on my end.
Yeah, I guess turn the mic gain down by a quarter. Audio.
Audio. Test, test. 1, 2, 3.
That sounds fine.
Yeah, you sound good to me.
There you go. I didn't even let it burn in or nothing. I just threw it on and started talking on it.
You got the cover off of that thing?
No, hold on. I'll take you around.
Roger. Didn't they make like a 142 GTL or something that look like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now.
Roger. You sound freaking incredible on that thing, Jake.
It's actually the 142 that I got from Cobra.
I'm referring to the way you come through on the receive end on the stream there.
Audio. Audio.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
There you go, Nomad, if you want to see what you're doing.
Oh, I had a bag of Doritos in front of me. I didn't even see the needle move there. All the lights are so bright. Oh, there it goes.
This is the 1,000-watt scale. Audio. Audio.
What's the radio doing?
Audio. Audio. 15 watts.
Seems pretty typical for them days, eh?
Oh yeah. It's driving the old glass pretty good.
Oh, the Scout?
No, the big stuff.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, just hooked it right up and went go. Worky.
I wonder what's the dead key, because I set that box for really, really low dead key, because I think you had me do what? Was it half or 3/4 watt?
Well, I mean, this is a 2-watt dead key, but I'm not using the Mach 3.
Oh, all right. 10.
Yeah, no foot pedal at all. I'm using the boomer and, you know, the other one.
I've never heard of a Cobra cam before.
Well, you're looking at it right there.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't.
Oh, yeah, it exists.
I do not believe what my eyes are looking at.
What's your fake password? She says she likes the echo. What's yours, Nomad?
Jake, you sound better on the receive end over there than I do.
Yeah, but I'm also ridiculously close with way too much power.
It's like the fidelity or something. It's just the quality of the sound.
All I can tell you is that this has the same chassis, the 142 I talk on, and you can ask Cobra. I hear stuff other people don't hear, and he'll call me if he wants to know, and it's just, I guess, the diodes they used in the chassis. It adds a little bass. I don't know. I like it. I've been very happy. So it's been a while, Cobra. Thank you for this radio.
You are welcome.
I think Jake's just talking with a handful of capacitors in his hand or something.
While that would be a good guess, no. But if it makes you feel better, I have the schematics for the Cobra Cam 89 on my computer screen in front of me.
I'm just messing.
Oh yeah, no, but for those who haven't, if I was on the stream with our typical nights, it would just be me with 45 minutes of you hearing me go, ow, and damn it, and scratchy sounds, because I'm working on something every night.
Yeah, and blowing into the microphone and...
On occasion, you'll scan the band, you'll come across audio, click, audio.
Yeah, I'm back on channel 40 or 18 or, whatever, you'll find me.
Well, at least if you say something to you, you don't up and split. You're like, oh shit, someone saw me or someone heard me. Gone.
Usually I'll talk to him.
That's what I mean. At least you're not like that.
Oh yeah, well, why not, man? The whole point is I'm working on something that somebody's going to use.
It never fails. It can be dead as a doornail everywhere, even above and below. And you'll pick a channel to do something like that on, and that's when somebody will be there.
Yeah, you're right about that. I never thought about it that way.
That's what happens to me all the time, man.
I guess it's probably just the fact that, 5 or 6 people are sandbagging, and they're all going across all 40, and they all realize that it's dead, and nobody keys up to try to get me one there. And there I am, the lone voice in the wilderness, shouting into a microphone trying to fix something, and whistling and dead keying. And they're like, who is that? Because I'm the only thing anyone's heard. That's probably all it is.
Hey, no,
Or they'll say, you have plenty of dead key, but you have no audio.
well, guess what? shot now when you're talking.
Give what a shot when I'm talking. Sounds like rain.
Yeah. Can you believe that the tone knob still works?
You can sound like a white guy or a black guy, right? Damn, you never got a saw for both of us. Cobra, I'll give him credit for the brevity of the joke being slightly clever.
Insane.
Don't you do it, Nomad. I was just about to. I knew it. I literally put the mic right up to my lips when you said that. Oh, that was great. Well, I knew you were going to do it because I heard it and it was in the window. Back at, don't do it! More than anybody on the radio I know, if there's a quote in a mid-90s song with pop music, I've heard you quote it. Well, I mean, I'm not, yeah, never mind.
You know what, Jay? I know what I'm gonna do.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go tune that VFO to this radio.
It may not work. I have to tell you which crystal to put in the VFO.
Lady Cobra is asking everybody, and especially on stream, what's your favorite cuss word?
Fuck! I'm out of crayons for my safe space. Does that count?
No, come on,
I'm
Jay.
stuck between, you know, a damn or shit.
If I have to participate, it'll be damn.
Yeah, 'cause every time you always hear it key up, he's been working on something and shit ain't going right. He's like, damn.
No, you're wrong. I'll tell you how I do it. I'll get my hand caught in a tape box. Damn it! That was a left field question.
Yes, it was.
Plus, my great-grandfather, very quiet man, didn't really cuss or do anything. Kind of guy, when he was in the military, all the guys would give their alcohol and cigarettes to him because he didn't smoke and he didn't drink. Trustworthy, nice, quiet guy. But he worked in electronics, and one of the things that I was told that I didn't get to experience because he died when I was like very young, 4 years old, whatever. I have a memory of him, that's about it. That he would be working on something, and something would go wrong, and you would hear him go, damn it! Slam his fist on the table, and you knew to stay far away from him for about 10 minutes. That's what I was told. Actually, I've got a couple of, 3 radios that were his, 4. The old shortwave receivers and stuff. One of them, my great-grandmother, when she was still alive, told me he couldn't get the bias and the resistors right as he kept burning them up. She actually remembered. You imagine how many nights he sat in the corner working on one of those little radios, fiddling with different resistor values and burning them up for her to remember that?
She told me that when she was in her 80s. I don't know, Nomad's living up to his favorite word.
It's a dual-purpose word.
I suppose it has many purposes.
Well, it's only got two on my vocabulary.
Still not as universal, I agree, as dude.
Excellent. Dude, where's my car?
There's a comedy skit on the internet, if you've ever heard it. He explained all the different types of use for the word dude, and I guess he grew up in California. He's like, dude, or dude. He just did a whole skit on it.
Finding Nemo rings a bell. Wait, he says whoa, not dude.
I have gone my entire life without seeing Finding Nemo.
I don't think I've seen it from beginning to end, but I did see the turtle scene where he was doing the whoa or the whatever the hell it was he said.
Lady Cobra is screaming, "What?" in disbelief.
I don't know, I just don't feel a great void in my life to watch Finding Nemo.
Frog is hitting the dab emoji in chat. That's great. The receive on this radio is phenomenal.
Why doesn't the needle swing all the way over to the right? When you showed me what I was doing, it didn't seem like it was going up that high.
You're going up to a 5 on this radio, but like I said, each radio is going to be different.
Right.
I mean, if the radio hasn't been calibrated in 30-odd years, that's probably why.
I mean, you got to understand, this thing is a dinosaur. And this is probably the first time it's been on in like probably 28 or 30 years.
I had a Bearcat Pierce Simpson 23 channel radio.
Hell yeah. The fact that this radio is receiving like it is and transmitting like it is, as old as it is, and as long as it's sat in a closet or in a garage, the fact that it's actually working on stream as well as it is, it's amazing.
Dude, I want to see, I found an $11.50 recap kit. That with retune, that thing's still going to be a freaking great radio. That's great.
I'll bet the other radio transmits and receives just as well. It doesn't look as clean as this one, but all the lights work, the meters are working.
Dude.
Duty.
That was one of those you beat me to it.
Jake has no right to say that because he's never seen Finding Nemo.
Yeah, because I've never seen a movie based in California with skaters.
Oh, Lady Cobra said it's a great movie.
Don't know what to say. I don't feel that hollow place in my soul that says I need Finding Nemo.
Oh, God. Oh man, you got her. You got her over here. She's triggered.
Boy.
Go ahead, break.
There was a break in there?
Thought I heard one.
I'm pretty sure it was just Nomad going, oh boy, real fast.
No. It was way out in the distance.
Come on, Blake, where are you?
I swore I heard somebody breaking in there.
Go check your doors, Cobra. If he's that quiet, it could be a thief.
Freaking cool right there. Man, I just plugged it up. Damn.
Is the meter that's on the radio now the new one that you bought?
No, that is my old one. They quit making these like 2 or 3 years ago.
Roger.
I left the amplifiers tuned for the 2950. Alright. Hello. Audio.
Well, that's neat. For modulation increase, simply add a 1K resistor in series with C110.
Or do exactly what Cobra did and put a D104 on it.
What's just a little bit of DC current pass-through is all they're adding.
I have never tried one of them handheld D104s. They were out of stock when I tried to get one.
You want to see how cocked up mine is? Watch the stream. I had to do this just to make the damn thing work. This is the power button for the mic. This is the transmit switch. I have to hit both at the same time to talk on it.
Why?
Because the 12-pin switches that goes in these are junk. This one actually works now, and I don't have to screw with it anymore.
So that makes 2 static mics that have a crap switch in it.
I hear a mission for me, and that's to try to make a new switch for them that'll be a little easier.
This one's never going to have to be repaired again, so I'm okay with it.
I like those red ones, them red double deals, but the damn PTT on them things suck too.
I'm gonna try to fix that one.
I like the way I sounded on it, but I bought 2 of them inside of 6 months and they both failed.
Yeah, I could have some junction for the type of one I've got trying to fix that switch.
Okay.
like Jake's old relic is dying.
Hey, oops, I went too far.
Yeah. Everybody on stream, warning. That shit is loud as hell. Ear rape.
Dude, I don't know what happened. I touched nothing. I was sitting still and it just started.
Welcome to electronics.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Something.
I think he said something about wrong with the tube.
What'd you blow up?
The Hornet is misbehaving.
Check the damn jumpers.
I am.
I'm doing this on stream just for you, Jake. This is what his room is gonna look like in just a second.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
It's on fire! It's on fire!
Well, I genuinely don't know.
Well, weirder things have happened.
Dude, I don't know. It just decided to pull a pumpkin and say F you.
Damn.
Audio. Audio. Well, I can't. Why?
The test of emergency broadcast.
This is great. I mean, he's literally having a meltdown on stream.
And I didn't do shit. I was sitting there talking and it just decided to do it. This is the genuine Jake experience.
Shit! Shit! Oh no!
Oh boy.
Oh no!
This This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is not an emergency. This is only a test.
Normally I can leave Dynamite wide open because that's how I set the microphone. Everything was cool, and now all of a sudden it has to be turned down over a quarter.
Seriously, Jake, look at this. Really? I turn it down over a quarter and it goes away.
Yeah, I get that, but I've not ever had to do that to this since I redid everything. Like, it was fine, and then it wasn't. Yeah, I would get it if I had moved or something had changed. I was literally sitting there in the same exact position, and it just decided, I'm going to start now. Dude.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I have no idea what changed.
Lady Cobra has said you're having these issues because you have not watched Finding Nemo. He helped Dory find her way home.
How to respond to that?
He helped Dory find her way home.
I think my nephew has one of those toys somewhere. I'm gonna go find it and melt it.
F in the chat for Jake. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, buddy.
I think I shit on Chad's Wheaties. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby!
Don't you put that evil on me.
Damn!
Well, it makes you feel any better there, Jake. My game's only at 15 out of 36, so, yeah.
No, I'm saying Jay good riddance. I'm like, dang!
What did I miss when it comes to this lighter?
He's saying that's what's gonna happen to my radio equipment.
Okay. I don't know how the hell I missed that. I just looked up and there's a friggin' lighter back and forth. Puff, puff, pass.
Dude. Nah. Okay. We'll see if that works.
Oh, yes!
What's so funny?
God, that's Jake's line. Don't let him fool you. He loves Finding Nemo. That's what he just said. Oh no! It could be in that D104 Jake. It could be like a crusty in that thing. It's probably not grounding the shield right or something. to do it, turn the dynamic up till it starts squilling a little bit, and then take the mic cord and grab it, squeeze it like in your fist and see if it goes away. Hear it change. Hey Jake, it's Nemo and he wants to kill your radio.
That's okay. It's time Nemo gets turned into some kind of a, I don't know. I'll just throw him in a microwave and then eat him.
Damn.
Man, look what a score starts on that gum movie.
You don't have to find him if he's dead.
All the fish are now painting all their stripes different colors.
What it is. Okay, what it is, Jake is the anglerfish. That's what he is.
What's with these Finding Nemo analogies? She acts like there's a part of my life that's incomplete until I've watched that movie.
She's sitting here screaming in the background. There is!
I feel like one of those guys that could just buy the brand new PlayStation just to crush it, but with a Finding Nemo DVD.
Freaking savage.
Ooh, numbers.
What there? There you go. Worky, except for I still can't turn it up very high anymore, and I don't know why.
You still sound good though.
Yeah, I can control it manually, but I'm just like, what in the heck's going on with the D104? Dude, if my hand's on the radio case, it's fine. If I take my hand off the radio case, it starts. Something's loose.
What did I say about the contacts in that thing?
Is this radio part?
No, that's the Cobra approved method.
Roger.
Well, you've never seen him just absolutely annihilate a microphone in order to repair it?
I don't know that I know who you're talking about.
Cobra! Cobra, you need to tell him how you repair a microphone properly.
Yeah, we sling it around in the air about 20 times, slam it on the table, sling it up against the wall about 7 times, throw it on the ground, step on it about 4 times, pick it up, throw it as far as you can across the room, sling it around, dunk it in the toilet a few times, smash it a few more times against the table, put it on the radio, and it speaks.
Remind me not to let you put an end on my microphone. It'll probably smell like shit.
Testing. Okay, it shall henceforth never go past this point until I rebuild the freaking contacts.
Dude, I have tried several things with zooming in and out, all kinds of stuff. This is the best I can get that meter to read down on this camera, and I don't know why.
Adjust white balance, you'd be surprised.
I can see it fine. I mean, it is a little bright, but I do see it. That actually improved it a little bit.
Look at that, looks pretty good. Unlike my microphone, no matter what the hell I do.
Just tape a wire to the case of the radio and then wrap the other end of it around your wrist. Audio.
Audio. Audio. There we go. I don't have time for this. I'm just going to use the hand mic. I know it's not as good, but it is what it is.
Or, you know, you can put the D104 on there and, you know, back the mic gain down.
I did. I had it almost completely off and it was still doing it.
Shame on that mess.
I'm a lot of things, possibly even retarded, but I did at least try that. I have no idea what changed either. It was absolutely fine until it wasn't. Very odd. Cobra, did you change white balance?
No, I played around with it a little bit, but the camera is being a turd right now.
Yeah, well, it still looks a lot better than it did, I think, anyway.
Frog said that you will have to watch Finding Nemo in order for your radio to work right.
I'm 34, I think that ship sailed.
Well, you're never too old for that. What are you talking about?
What, the child in me has to live on?
Yeah.
Dude, even my comments have gotten off of here. That's weird.
I think Frog is actually in there. It says message retracted, so I think he's pulling them off when he's doing it.
Yeah, but even mine are gone.
They shouldn't be.
They are on my screen, and I don't know why.
They're not on mine. I scrolled up and they're right there.
Oh, Chad, don't worry. I have an inner child. I still make fart jokes.
Fart joke.
See, this guy gets it.
Oh. We got 4 concurrent viewers right now. Huh.
One. I'm guessing Nomad's one. Chad's one, so I wonder who that other one is. Where are you? Get on the radio, you sandbagger.
Come on, sandbagger.
Oh, so are you one and two, Chad?
Oh, well, one of them dropped off.
No!
They're on to me, they're on to me.
It's okay, Chad. You bring 12 of them on if you've got enough devices, whatever bumps the numbers.
There you go.
Everyone, grab all of your devices and log on.
He can start texting his locals. Get on here and watch these idiots talk on the radio.
Cobra agrees to wear a pink tutu if you get on.
No, it has to be a pink thong.
I'll get off if you wear a pink thong. And I don't mean in the way you're going to say Nomad.
Dear Lord.
Damn it, I was just saying you had that door wide open.
I stopped it immediately after I said it.
It don't matter, you said it.
And then I said, not the way you mean Nomad, immediately.
Doesn't matter, Nomad. Doesn't matter, you said it.
Okay, like, I mean I'm going to get off, as in get off the stream, get off the radio, and find a safe space, and my backup plan involves a pistol after that image. Good grief, that's going to be like a skinny sumo wrestler in a thong.
I'm just now getting how this is playing into the pink thong.
Oh no!
Hey guys, it's been fun. I'll be right back, okay?
What are you gonna go blow up?
A toilet.
Ah!
See, there's my inner child.
That's that dadgum, what is it, Taco Bell and that, what is that dadgum, sauce you put on your tacos?
4 packets of Diablo per taco.
4 packets of Diablo sauce per taco. That is why he is going to take a big shit.
Dude, that's white boy hot. That's nothing. I really love hot food.
Yeah, that's fire hole is what that is.
Banana hammock Chad. Dude, that boy's got tendencies. Chad on there.
Now you're good, Frog. That's it, man. The banana hammock.
That's funny. I'll be back.
Boy, this went south quick.
I'm over here eating chocolate nuts.
Damn.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm surprised. It, still hammering on it. It hasn't burned up yet. It's come out of a 40-year retirement. It's still going.
No, the old shit works, man. It actually just works.
Yeah, how about that? Turn it on, talk on it. Simple.
It beats turning it on, talking on it, blowing up, fixing it, talking, fixing, talking, blowing it up, fixing.
Yeah, pretty much. Just talk on it. This nugget right here, this is a good radio. This right here is going to be put up and probably reused.
Can it be made into a 40 channel or no?
Absolutely, I'll just tie the VFO into it and it'll go wherever I want it to.
Roger.
It'll open it up. It is crystal type radio, so it shouldn't be too hard to do. I mean, similar crystal pack layout as a Navajo, and then all I got to do is change a couple of things and tune the VFO right in.
The D104 he was talking on, was it like the handheld version or the chicken choker?
Chicken choker. Listen to this. I've turned off the A&L.
Yeah, that ain't good.
That noise limiter takes a lot of that crap out of there.
That should just be an on by default. Don't even need a button for it.
Yeah, wire it up to where it stays on all the time and just use the A&L to turn the VFO on and off.
There you go.
Nomad, have you ever seen a VFO that actually runs on one of these radios?
I've seen an external old school one, a Golden Eagle setup or something, I don't know, but I think I've seen what you're talking about.
I'll go get it real quick, I'll show you.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that one, but I've seen something similar. I have absolutely no idea how they interface and work to a radio like that, but it's just coax based.
It uses, it just has an output on it. Connects the main base of the crystal pack in the radio.
Roger.
Yeah, it's a pretty good Shiat right there. It'll work pretty good once you get it figured out, get it tuned in. It's gonna be some work, but I can make it work on the Cam 89 and be fine.
Is this one of those things you got from Bootlegger?
Oh, no. I've had this. It's been between me and Knight Rider for years.
Roger.
Oh, yeah, I see that. I see that, Frog.
I gave up on that chat. It doesn't work right on my end. I just refreshed again too.
Well, basically what Frog is doing is retracting his, after he'll put the message up there for a little while, and he'll remove it. And it'll do that. That's what it does. Chat's working fine. I mean, if you look on there now, I'll reach over in here and say yeah, and hit enter. And there it is. It should already be popping up over there.
I see it.
Well, I need to clean up my desk here, and I'm gonna put this radio back on the side because there's some work I want to do on it. I mean, it don't need any tuning or anything, but I want to see what it's gonna take to get this VFO put on here. I also need to do a little bit more cleaning. I'm gonna put it back on the 2950. I'll be back here in a moment.
You ain't got to put it back on at all if you don't want. But whatever works for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back on the 2950. I'll be right back.
Yeah, all you gotta do, just so you know, is figure out what crystal you're yanking out, and you gotta change the crystal in that VFO because that's a crystal for that other radio. And they're a little bit different on the mixed crystals, and it should work after retuning. I've got the manual for that VFO.
Here's a pretty one. I don't know if it's plugged up though. Yes, look at that.
Are we going back to 31?
No.
The unit in Grant's a sideband radio, isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Got sideband and expanded channels. It's really nice.
Roger.
Yeah, Chad, that colt looks like it needs to go out to pasture, doesn't it? It's no longer a colt. Looks so old it's a mare.
Hey, that's a good meter.
Are we going to stay on channel 22, Cobra, or should I go to 31? I like how you're not having to key up and just tapping on it. I recognize the frequency, Chad.
see it. I see it. Man, if everybody wants to be impressed, if I have a radio on the bench and Cobra keys up with power, my ass is still going to hear him with no antenna. Alright. Audio. Audio halfway. Audio. Audio. That's probably good enough. Good enough over here.
Audio, audio, audio. Audio input capture. It is low, showing. Is it low on the stream?
With you talking without going into a mic, it is. Okay, I get you. I got you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I sound so much better on this radio. It's funny how tonality changes between radios, isn't it? Right. Give it a touch more there, Cobra.
I did it on the stream. Go ahead and try that.
Trying that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine there.
What I'm doing is I'm trying to keep it out of the yellow zone, which is overmodulation, and that's on the stream.
Oh shit, I can turn it up on my damn laptop. Whoopsie daisy. wonder if two of those Power Max 120s will fit in that case I just got from Mad Dog.
I don't know, but I know you can fit about 4 in that one of that.
Okay, I gotta do everything. Let me turn the radio up. What did you say? The one I got over here, that thing's like I think that's a 24 pill case, but it looks like it.
You know what I'm talking about? The real deal power supply.
No, I know the case you're talking about that was that dark colored case with the 2 handles on the front.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of real estate in there.
I just got the idea of maybe just getting another one of those and putting them inside that thing.
He's good, by the way.
He's good, Chad.
I haven't heard Mad Dog in a little while.
Yeah, I kind of miss talking to him. For the longest time, it'd be me and him at 3 in the morning talking about what we're doing to tune an IF stage in a radio or something, or finals or drivers. Kind of miss it.
Yeah.
He's really one of my favorite people to talk to about that kind of stuff. What do they call them? Elmers and ham radio circles?
Don't know.
Elmer's just an elder guy that teaches younger people.
Radio.
It doesn't necessarily mean they have to be older, they just have to be, I guess, more knowledgeable.
Audio.
Is that the 69 in the next room?
Man, I had to go and freaking make sure that I wasn't blowing anything up over here. I bumped a knob. Audio. Yeah, that's good.
Worgy, worgy. Anything good happen at work lately, Nomad, like that guy on the tire rack? Or alignment rack, I guess it was.
I haven't been back to work since. I took Saturday off, and I'm off Sunday through Tuesday, so I don't go back till Wednesday.
Ah, 10-4.
went to put on it was just a giant solenoid switch, and well, Kenworth uses it to shut to disconnect their batteries from the truck. I put a brand new one on, which is a pin that, you know what, to get to, and the brand new one of the posts for the switching spun. It was that way already, so I had to all that trouble putting it on there only to take it right back off. That sucks. I gotta go rewire an old, I want to say it's a Caterpillar 24 valve, but I don't have any idea why, but there's a fuel cutoff solenoid that refuses to work, and you know, it's one of the old ones. I can use a freaking spring to keep running and just ignore the fuel shutoff valve, but you know, it also means anybody who's willing to break the steering column can steal it. It's a pain in the ass relay pushed way up in the cab. Like, you know, I'd get it if it was a modern truck packed full of electronics. Like, I've worked on some cranes with PAL, crane conversions on a traditional, like, I don't know, international frame or something. And, man, that I get. You're adding a lot of stuff to that cab that wasn't there before, maybe. Most of the electronics for that are actually up in the base of the rotator, but, you know, when you work on something from the 90s, you don't expect them to take a relay and shove it way up underneath where you can't get to it. At least not in a, you know, heavy truck.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do a dual stream like that, I can do a half and half screen showing you working on that amplifier.
I might do that sometime. It won't be tonight, but we will run a test. I'll do a live stream on Rumble, and you can do one on YouTube, and we can work out how to do that.
Yeah, I'll bring the computer over there, the one that you can use for that. That way, it's a laptop, you can move it around.
I mean, I've got a computer on the bench, and I've got a laptop over here already. I should be okay.
But, is it able to run it?
The laptop should be able to. I know how to find out. It'll be interesting us to only use Linux on the work computers. We'll see. I'll have to go try that. I know I can do the Rumble stream, but I don't know. I'll play with it. It's always interesting when you got to try to make something work on Linux. I mean, I could make OBS Studios run on it, so it'll be fine. It's just how much crap do I have to do to get the settings right, you know? Well, hell, doesn't OBS work natively on Linux? Yeah, that's my point. It won't be an issue.
Yeah, the only issues with OBS has been with Windows patches, but this last one that they did took care of that shit.
I've never used it, so I wouldn't know how to do anything with it. But I recall seeing that in the package manager. I just read that, Chad. That does indeed suck.
Still sounds fine.
It took forever there, Jake, but I think that this here sounds pretty good on this radio now.
I agree with you, 100%.
I had my gain up way too high on the radio.
Well, I'm grateful that it was such a simple thing to fix.
You ask 10 people the same question, they all 10 give you a different answer, so something like this really makes it easy.
Yeah, eliminates the 10 different radios, the 10 different types of speakers and chassis that change tone, the 10 different receivers, and then the 10 different opinions for the humans.
Roger. Well, what I consider to be too loud and what someone else says is too loud is totally different. Did I just hear Beavis?
That's his car horn. He's happy he can use his mic outside.
That's what she said.
I can make you huff again. Did you order those shirts? It's more ironic than they know. Then I'm not going to remind you. I don't want to say. I made a joke and I said I pooped today, and he said I'm ordering those shirts now.
I have a black shirt with white lettering that says I pooped today. I think it's a stick figure with its hands up in the air.
Lady Cobra said she'll order them as soon as she can.
Oh my goodness.
And when you go to McKay's with us, we're all wear them together.
I don't know about all of us. That sounds like some weird fetish group.
Who cares? We're in the I Poop Today fetish group. We're happy that we had a bowel movement.
It would be hilarious. I pooped today, I pooped today, I pooped today.
Freaking Nomad's over there ready to go into a park and start a campfire with a song. We all poop today, kumbaya.
We all have hot dogs in the end of little forks. At least that's what they look like anyway.
just lost all of the people on the stream.
Well, there's cheese and mustard. I'm sorry, there'll be sausage there too. What the fuck is, the hell do you get there for that?
What was that stupid movie where all of them were animated food? They said it was like we were made for each other, the bun and the hot dog.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
It was a very dumb movie.
Sausage Party. Lady Cobra said that movie was terrifying.
It was a pretty bad movie. I didn't like it in any way. I only seen parts of it and that was enough for me.
You'll watch something like that, but not Finding Dory.
No, I won't watch it. And you just said Dory and not Nemo.
But there's two movies, isn't it? That Finding Nemo, and then after that it was the Dory movie.
Hey, no, I won't. I only saw a preview and that was enough.
I'll bet, Jake, if you watch Finding Nemo, you will cry when he loses his mother.
I doubt it.
I didn't know about the Dory one either.
Yeah, it was, what was it? It was Finding Dory, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it was Finding Dory, but Nemo was better.
So, what is Dory? A person or an animal?
It's a fish. She's a yellow fish. And she's got about as much brains as some of the people on this radio.
Was Ellen the one that did the voice?
Yes, Ellen DeGenerate.
Alright, I know that one.
Hey, Jake.
What?
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
I've honestly never heard it, so I don't even get the reference.
You're gonna have to watch the movie. I had to sit through it. You'll sit through it too.
I think I'll bring the Ameritron back first.
Aww.
Damn.
It's pretty bad. I'll give up $1,000 just so I don't have to watch that.
Yep.
I'll take it. What do you want me to watch?
Good grief. Knowing you, you'll probably watch some Bukuku.
There's no idea what it is, but let's do it.
Telling you, that would be the most disappointing reaction video you've ever recorded if it was just a camera facing me for the whole time. You just see me go to the bathroom at like super important parts of the movie, sit down and huff as I eat popcorn.
Okay.
Damn.
Depressing.
Tie Jake to a chair and super glue his eye holes open. I would like to find a new one of those meters that's on the stream, that Colt. I'd like to find a new one. They're just hard to find.
Is that just a front plate there that maybe you can find one of those?
I mean, yeah, I can get one laser etched out for me, but I kind of would like to find the entire meter because I'd like to have a second one.
Or hell, eBay seems about the only place of that Hamfest.
Well, I can't find any like this because they were back in the 80s, but Zatagi's got some pretty nice ones that are still being made over in Italy. Zatagi is really hot over in Europe. Do a lot of like big meters. They got a lot of radio equipment.
I don't know that I've heard of that.
Next time you're on eBay, look it up. Zatagi, Z-E-T-A-G. I'll tell you in a second.
I may have seen this stuff and just, you know, didn't think none of it or something.
Z-E-T-A-G-I. And look up, just type that in and just look up everything that they got, dude. They got some Echo mics. They got all kinds of shit.
Pissing my cat off over here. She's laying upside down, and I'm fucking with her, one of her feet. She's getting all pissed off.
Oh boy. I don't go to the key downs anymore, Frog. I'll probably do that Dalton Ham Fest here soon, most likely. And there might be something like that there on the outdoor vendors, but I don't know.
What day is the Dalton Hamfest?
I don't remember because I've never been able to make it to it in about 10 damn years. But Papa Smurf was talking about it, and I'm sure he'll let me know as soon as that details on that when I ask him. I just keep forgetting to ask him.
If it happens on a day off, I mean, I might go down there just to see what they got there.
out alone before you go.
Oh, I've been to Hamfest before. I mean, and I don't think I've purchased anything actually. Well, no, not at a Hamfest. I haven't. I've never purchased anything. One of those CB get-together things I bought, like the coax that Jake's using.
Yeah.
Still the best coax I've ever used. Thank you.
Right, Joe. Damn, I don't think I ever used it. I decided I wanted to go new, and then you said you needed it, so I was like, there you go.
Yep, I redid the ends so I knew, and put Amphenol connectors on it myself. It's been fantastic. I had low ground noise before, but it was lower shielding. I put this on it and my ground noise was cut down to like a quarter of what it was, even though it was already low.
Was there like 120 feet of that stuff, wasn't it?
I'd say so. There's still 5 or 6 loops, like 3 at the base and 1 up above on the attic, or not the attic, but the floor downstairs, up in the area. There's a lot extra so I can move the tower.
It was more than they told me it was when I bought it. I remember that, because I remember when I stretched it out at home to measure it, I was like, hey man, there's 20 feet more. If you've got that much more of it, you ought to cut down and make you some jumpers out of some of it.
No, because then I'd have to go and purchase new ends, and I want to keep as much as I can. There's no telling where I'll end up with the tower later.
Hey, Nomad.
Yeah.
Saturday, February the 25th.
Yeah. Nope, I'm not off, and I'm not calling off to go.
Sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, why don't I just type it in? I'm sitting in front of my damn computer.
Well, so am I. I guess I didn't. What the hell? I guess I just didn't want to know. I guess that much. That.
Like I said, I haven't really thought about it in a long time because, you know, I mean, the last time I went with Knight Rider, and I was still a teenager.
For what? Last year?
Sure.
You know, for as much as I've slept, I can't believe I'm actually tired.
It's getting ready to start piss pouring rain again.
Shoot, man, I love it. When I'm asleep, when it's time to go to bed, I don't mind that because I sleep good when that rain hits the metal roof. I think I'm hearing what sounds like bumping, like someone's playing music or something.
Sound like DX or something, or is it outside your place? Because I can hear something on the radio.
I think I'm hearing something somewhere over here at my place. I mean, it could be coming from. I do have the external or the Bluetooth speaker. I guess it could be coming through there.
Yeah, I was thinking I was hearing a little bit of something coming in on the radio for a second. Like I said, it's supposed to start raining. I don't know if it's today or not. It's supposed to be some really heavy stuff coming in.
Yeah, that's what you need in that part.
Wash the mud off the road and flood it at the same time. There's a big old ice storm going on in West Tennessee right now.
A what storm?
Ice.
Wow.
It actually goes all the way down through Arkansas and northern Mississippi as well.
It's still a little ways away. I'm surprised the temps aren't showing like they're gonna go down. At least not that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
You farting with that Cobra over there?
Do I now?
You messing around with that radio, that Cobra?
No, I was trying to get some updated weather forecasts, but it don't look like there's anything on the forecast discussion right now.
10-4.
Still have 4 viewers.
We see you again. you know those Power Max supplies. Can you hook or what do you call them? Mean well supplies in parallel with those? Seems how those supplies have they can be stacked.
Yeah, but you have to run the diodes of the mean wells. They're not set up like the Power Maxes are.
Megawatt on their website is claiming they can be ran in parallel. Do you think it's because they are designed to, or what?
It's because Megawatt is junk. Power Max is set up differently.
I've never owned a megawatt supply.
I know people who have that's gotten their shit blowed up by it. Or plugged it in and turned it on and heard about 45,000 pounds of static and noise coming from the switch mode.
Well, that's what they're touting, that they're regulated and filtered for.
Okay. So basically, you know what the Meanwell brand is? Their brand is the off-brand Chinese brand. You're buying at Megawatt at a premium price. And if you just run the SKU number on the circuit board, you can order the same power supply for $15. Interesting. Stream is gone for 3 hours and 6 minutes and still got 4 viewers.
I can't believe it's been that long.
Oh yeah.
I'm almost mediocre.
Is this one going to be on the YouTube page after we're done?
Hopefully. I don't know why it kicked that one out the other time, but it didn't kick this last one out. And I'll make sure that I double save it this time.
Roger. I'm satisfied now. I mean, I just go back and listen to them every now and then.
Yeah. But, yeah, Frog said doesn't seem that long, but yeah, it has been. Yep. Pulling it down right now would be a waste. Hell, I didn't know there was still that many people watching.
Just something about hearing yourself on a radio, I don't know.
I know I got a tangle of wires, and I'll be right back. I got to fix it.
10-4.
to the second one.
Yep, I've done that before too, Frog. But yeah, and I've done it with you on there as well.
Well, I got up about 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's, what is it, 4, almost going on 4 or something, so, yeah.
What's both, Chad?
Both. The B is right next to the V.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back again. I'm gonna go get some water. Once I take my medicine, I will be going to bed soon.
Well, when he gets back, I guess I'll end the stream. And then, you know, start back up later probably.
Roger, there's Cobra.
You got anything else you want to do before it's off? Do it now.
Oh, I've done what I wanted to do throughout this whole time. I'm satisfied.
Yeah, I like using the SDR, but at the same time, this is pretty neat. So I'll probably do it like this more often for the time being.
Well, the SDR is good to show, it lets you see not just how you sound, but like where you are spectrally, how clean you are type thing. But I like them both. And now that I know how this is all sounding, I prefer the SDR just because I like to see other places there that are people are talking.
Well, maybe I can do a stream where I have this right here, and then up in the top right corner, I can have the SDR display where everybody's at.
Roger. Well, the other side of it is the audio sound that you hear. This is more, to me, this is more true to what the person on the other end's hearing, you know? I know it's different for every radio, but...
Is the stream still on?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't. What's he talking about, Cobra?
Very, very, very loud. All you need to know of that.
I don't know what he's talking about either. As far as the antenna, big CB antenna goes, I run a 102 whip on my car.
That car, yeah, it looked like a remote control car with that big ass antenna on it.
Mine looks like an RC car too. A freaking red Ford Ranger with a camper top and a 3 magnets with a 5/8 sway Wilson on it.
It's worse than Nomad's. It was pretty unique looking.
The one he's talking about, or?
Uh-huh.
What, somebody did like a half-wave whip?
Mine's bolted to the right rear fender. I'm not using a mag mount or nothing.
Can't exactly remember how it was mounted to Frog's car, but I'm pretty sure it was drilled, a hole drilled through it.
On mine?
No, on Frog's. I can't remember how it was mounted though. I can't remember if it was a tri-mag or if it was actually drilled into the car. Yeah, that's what you need, Nomad, right there, Predator 10K.
I've had one. I had one on my Corolla with the 27-inch bottom shaft.
That's that same one that Bullet's got up there. Or similar. He's got a Predator 10K up there. He said he's gonna sell.
You said Bullet?
Yeah.
Roger. Well, I thought about it, but I love the tune that the 102 has right now.
Yeah.
Hard to mess with success, isn't it?
Wilson 5,000 for life, baby.
What's Chad talking about? Tornado mag mount.
Tram.
You gotta be careful which tram one you buy. You might get a tiny one.
That's what she said. Yeah, it might come wrapped in bacon.
I didn't want mag mount this time around there, Chad, so I bolted mine on with it's called a Breed Love, or at least that's who makes it. It bolts on. It's ridiculously overbuilt, but I bolted it to the rear right fender.
Yeah, just for context, everybody on the stream. I don't know how well that quarter panel's attached to the car, but if it's part of the welded unibody, you can probably use it as a tow point.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy one. The storm at tornado we drove through.
What's he on about?
If I'm not remembering, I'm trying to think. It was a pretty rough. I think it was back 2011 is when it was, when all the shit was coming through your.
If it's the one I think you guys are talking about, it's 2012. It's the one I got a video of this house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did that in 2012, but we were chasing that shit back in, yeah, it was 2012 and 2011.
Yeah, 3 5-inch magnets, and it's an aluminum base that they're bolted to. I believe Workman's the one that makes that one. That's the same one that I sold, or gave, I can't remember what I did, to Jake.
Yeah, and it's still on my truck to this day.
That other one that I got it's a crappy one. I'm gonna redo it.
Yeah, I got that, gave that one to him.
You should be able to just put a different coax on it, right?
Yeah, that we were at CC's Pizza. We was in the damn staff wagon, and the tornado passed by, and we came in right behind it, and the freaking wind on the rear flank of that storm, because the power went out over at CC's, and we ran out because I seen the tornado pass. It's going back up. It lifted before it got to Saudi Daisy, but it man, it was tearing the damn power lines off the poles and everything. It was pushing the car sideways.
Dude, I remember that day. I was at Lowe's. I worked for Lowe's then, and I was inside the store, and I was actually on my weather app, and I had everybody pull up front, and we were in this one area. Now, every freaking time part of the storm would start to pass, I'd go, okay, it's about to hit us again. Jake, how can you know that? And I look at the weather app and I was like, dude, give it 30 seconds. Sure enough, freaking everything start to get much worse. That's why I've always used that Wonderground app. It's really just the Nexthead radar stuff as long as you get it updated. But, dude, I remember freaking seeing just chunks of, like, marina roof land in our parking lot, dude.
Yeah, we were chasing that shit. It was crazy. I think that's that same storm that went right there, jumped over, and it went through Dallas Bay.
I think it hit Red Bank too pretty good.
Yeah, it's where it came from. It paralleled, came up through Red Bank and crossed over right there where Academy was. It hit the woods right beside it.
One of my friends was in the apartment complex down there. Had his roof ripped off.
The Lady Cobra was at school.
I bet that was fun.
Yeah, the old Red Bank Middle School. It got hit.
Chad, I don't know if I'm going to blame the tram mounts or the fact that you were doing 100 miles an hour.
Shoot, I'd just buy the magnets and make your own and make it a 4.
Yeah, it'd be neodymium magnets on the bottom of that biatch. Those ones, the 600-pound fishing magnets you can buy, yep, it won't come off at 100 miles an hour. Matter of fact, you probably hook a damn chain to it and lift the whole car up with it.
Dude, I love the freaking, that Tri-Mag on mine. I freaking love it. The Wilson antenna, it's a really, really, really stiff pole wire wrap with different chokes up and down it. Stinger on top, if you've never seen the 5/8s, and holy crap. You go down the road, anything above 40 miles an hour, I can tell you what speed I'm going just by the noise the antenna makes on the roof.
I can tell you about all the shit that I'm hitting with the freaking Wilson 5000. That big ass stinger on top of it smacks everything.
Yeah, it kind of sucks in my case because I either have to lay the magnet, grab the magnet mount and lay it back, or disconnect the antenna if I go through the bank, because it will straight up break the roof, what do you call it, those roof inserts that they have there. Ask me how I know. There's no giving it whatsoever. Ceiling tiles, that's what I was trying to think of.
I got a 7-foot skip shooter over here if you want to slap some shit.
Slap that shit on an old dipole that I'm building and make it talk.
Good grief, I don't need to put something 7 foot. That freaking 5 foot antenna on top of mine's bad enough. It'd probably be pretty freaking hilarious though.
Although the big 82 Lincoln would be a damn good ground plane for that skip shooter.
It looks better on my car, I'll tell you that.
Well, it'll look better on a 22-foot land yacht.
You keep pushing me and I'm gonna get my Antron down and screw it on top.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine, Jake. I'll put the Serio Tornado back together and I'll put it on the back of the Lincoln.
With a section of tower.
Hell yeah, build 3-foot section of tower. No, you know what? If that's the case, I'll put it on the Honda because I got a trailer hitch.
Dude, doesn't that just make you want to get one of those folding towers and put it on a trailer?
Yes.
Little wind shit. You drive up the side of 111, scenic overlook, pull over. Click, 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 click. Put the feet down. Click, 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 click. 45, 50 feet up. I mean, the military has them and they make them for portable setups. They legit have crank-up towers on trailers.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I don't like about the Predator 10K is that they come with the Stinger's too flexible. It's too flimsy. I'm pretty sure though they offer a stiffer one than that.
Yeah, they do.
Well, that's the only complaint I've got.
Cobra not gonna buy a Predator 10K antenna. No, 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 no. Cobra run a Wilton 5000. I've always run a Wilton 5000. Those magnet mounts, I don't know. Nomad didn't have good luck with them, but man, I've always had good luck with them.
It's ironic that the Wilson 5000 he's using is also an antenna that I had that I sold to somebody else that he then wound up with.
Yeah, and it's perfect. It's been working perfectly.
I don't remember having any problem with that antenna. I think the reason I got rid of that one is because I wanted the Striker mag mount and they didn't have them in stock at the time. And then I bought one and then sold the Wilson.
You couldn't get the SWR below 1.4 and you wanted something different. You sold this antenna basically brand new to Tomahawk, and I got it from Tomahawk.
Well, I also got a brand new whip for it as well, because I knew I'd cut quite a bit off that one, so I didn't want there to be an issue with him not able to get it tuned in.
Yep, and I still have that trimmed whip in the office in her office.
Well, you can use the other whip for the skip shooter antenna if you needed one longer or shorter.
Yeah, and I've also got the original Wilson 5000 that I had that I replaced that one with.
Well, there ain't nothing like driving a 2020 Camry down the road with 9 feet No, 9.5 feet worth of antenna sticking out the ass of it.
That's one of them like a remote control car. There is people still in there.
The water car, what the hell is he talking about?
The Ford Escort with the see-through floors. It was a Ford Escort pony. And I would literally drown that son of a bitch in water and keep driving, and it would just keep on going. You have to lift your feet up because it'd come all the way up to the damn bottom of the seats and shit in the car.
It's mint. I'm selling it. It's mint. It's perfect.
Literally, if you had to piss, you could just lean it right over the seat and let her rip while you're going down the highway. The car behind you'd have a problem with it. I'm going to tell you right now, that damn Escort, the guy I sold it to, loved the shit out of that car, was driving the hell out of it, went to turn into the gas station down there by Four Squares in Red Bank. It was a Toyota 4Runner. Hit him at 50 miles an hour. Goodbye, car.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yep, the fuel tank, it literally dislodged the fuel tank from the car. It wasn't even hatched anymore.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, no. It literally dislodged the fuel tank from the car. I got too close to my phone. That's what it does. Bluetooth on Bluetooth. No good.
The T-Mobile app, and it shows that my account has been suspended. I need to go figure out what that's all about later today.
Nomad has no phone.
I just got it on Wi-Fi. I've got the email that proves I paid, so I don't know why they would have it suspended. I haven't even tried to make a call. I mean, it might just be a typo for all I know.
Yeah, I think Frog is a little behind. Almost 3 minutes behind.
Well, it's doing better now than it's done all night for me.
Yeah, that little Ford Escort, dude, was a flood car from Katrina. Absolutely submerged underwater for weeks. still was able to get it to run.
The one I helped change the clutch in?
That's the one.
I miss that little car.
Style or the other style?
Do what there, Nomad?
Was it the hatchback style or the other style?
Yeah, it was a hatchback. It was a pony, Ford Escort pony.
Yeah, I had one. I paid $75 for it.
I can't remember what I give for that one, but that was a damn good running car. It had phenomenal fuel mileage. Oh my goodness. I'd say it had to be somewhere close to 50. 13-inch tires, 4-speed manual gearbox.
Yeah, I didn't have mine quite that long.
Ross just now talking about your phone account. That's how behind he is.
I don't have a prepaid phone. I don't know what's going on. I just noticed it earlier. It was too late to go deal with it. But I got an email. I paid the bill. I can prove that, but well, I don't know. I don't really care. We'll figure it out later. It is the first time I ever paid it through the app, though. This is what I get.
Check it out, Nomad. The name of the stream is Nomad Audio Test. It's going to be a 4-hour Nomad audio test.
That's right, damn it.
This is dedicated to Nomad's new radio.
Well, until I have power on the other end of it, I'm not going to say yay or nay on it. But so far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, look at how it's doing here. I mean, no complaints. Not from here. I don't think I've really ever had a complaint with it other than that one microphone sounded like total shit.
It had to be the Road King mic. I hooked it up. As soon as I said a word in it, I was like, nope.
Whatever it was absolutely not.
Yeah, it comes with the current Road King radios that you would buy at the truck stop.
It's weird looking on the security camera and not seeing any cars out there.
You've been robbed. I don't understand how they could do that anyway. As long as they're all in your driveway and they're all plated and insured, I don't get it.
Yeah, well, those people can, well, yeah. Trying to take my vape apart so I can replace the coil in it, and guess what? It won't come apart.
Well, that's swing it around. Dude, give it the old microphone treatment.
It had something way worse than the microphone treatment.
Well, you took the car you'd normally run it over with somewhere else.
Well, no, what happened is, you remember when we was over at Bootleggers, it hit the ground hard.
Yeah, I remember.
I finally got it apart. Do I?
Are you reading the chat, Jake?
Nope, not very often.
You're being asked if you're the Jake that makes the roll call on channel 14.
No. I don't do roll calls, at least I haven't up until this point. Not really, I don't know, never been big into it.
I've never been able to get out. No one's ever heard me on roll calls, so I don't do it. It's not fair when you park 3 miles from whoever's doing it, because obviously you're not going to get over them.
Yeah, plus if they're on the cell phone and there's a gentleman's understanding, it doesn't matter if they hear you or not, they won't hear you. So I've been told.
I don't know if Straight Jacket even does it anymore on Saturdays.
Every Saturday night, channel 8 at 8 o'clock.
He still, I mean, I thought he stopped there for a little while. I didn't know he was back doing it again.
No, he never stopped.
Yeah, he was building an antenna. Something was wrong with an antenna. He was building it or something. So there was a few times there where he wasn't doing it.
For the last 3 weeks, I've been getting his notifications.
Oh, this has been way back before that, 3 weeks ago. I mean, I just haven't been down there ever since. So every time I've gone down, I just can't get out to anywhere. I think a lot of them out there using beams anyway, which you can pretty much hang it up.
Hey, get down, let's go. Get, go on.
I think it'd be more fun to just drive up on top of an overpass near him. You know, with 100 watts.
Yeah. I won.
Yeah, fold a Yagi beam out and stick it up on a tripod.
You certainly wouldn't have been able, you wouldn't miss my car. I mean, it's kind of hard to miss 9.5 feet worth of steel.
Yeah. You going to go to any of D-Rail's brakes? I didn't even know he was holding CB brakes.
Me neither.
Nah. It takes a lot to get me to leave the house for that long.
I mean, I guess if I want a $700 Striker 955, I'll go down there.
I'd just buy me another Icon 7300 before I do that.
Yeah, they dropped to $9.99. It looks like the stream for Frog is behind like by minutes. He needs to refresh the live on his.
Yeah, Frog needs to hit F5.
Hell, I can pop out the chat too.
Yeah, see here, hit F5, Chad. There we go. Wonder why it's doing that.
Depends on the device buffer. Sometimes it's just the buffer, whatever the play rate. There's a slight difference in time and it'll back up.
It's fine if it's on a cell phone. All you gotta do is go over there where the live button is and just tap it.
80 miles away, roughly, give or take, from me anyway. Oh shit, that's Cleveland, never mind. Hold on, that's over this way. About 100 miles. To where that derail is. Hey, is that charger going?
What you're hearing right now is my inverter. I still haven't replaced the capacitor in it. She's in there cooking.
Roger.
You notice how it just went away?
Yeah.
Toaster oven's on. If I go completely off the grid, you can't hear the inverter. If I'm on the grid with the radios and the inverter's idling in standby, it makes that noise.
I'm familiar with that noise. It's similar to the noise I was getting over here before I put that shit in that sign. It's a little bit quieter, but it's kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah, if I switched off the grid right now, all that goes away. It's dead quiet.
Hear me, I can hear you.
That's why I've been realizing that noise has been my inverter the whole time, because when we have an entire week of no sun, I try to conserve as much battery power as possible. So I go on the grid with my radios, and since my radios is not hooked to the inverter and they're on the grid, it picks the inverter up. But once the radios are connected to the inverter, the noise goes away, it filters it right out.
It doesn't filter, it won't filter through the cap, or you don't have it running through that anymore?
Not in idle. But like, watch this, you'll hear it now. You hear that?
Yeah.
Hey Google, turn off the grid.
Oh, turning grid off.
The grid just switched off while I was keyed up. As you can tell, I didn't lose any power because it's instant. Now I'm going to unkey.
I still show it there.
That is odd. I bet that capacitor finally just blew up.
laptop down, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and lay down. Yeah, it did. Oh, it's in there. Take it easy, Jake, Chad, and whoever else is listening.
Have a good one, Nomad.
Have a good one, Nomad. Have a good one over there, Frog. I'm gonna kill the stream. Say goodbye to Frog there, Jake.
See you later, Frog. And if Smart Fat's still listening, bye.